Hi everyone, so welcome back to the in today's video. So I'm going to explain about the two most important tools for modern data engineers, Snowflake and DBT. So we will cover Snowflake unique feature like zero copy cloning, time travel, data governance. Of course, there is a lot of features added in the Snowflake, but we will talk about that feature later. So then quickly dive into the DBT modules like we do have seeds, macros, documentation. So let's get started. So basically, a Snowflake is a data warehouse or database, we can say. So earlier, for the database or the data warehouse, we were using the IBM Teradata, Oracle, and all. But eventually, we shifted from on-prem to the cloud. So Snowflake is a cloud-native data warehouse built for scalability, flexibility, and governance policy, of course. Unlike traditional warehouse, it separates both the compute and the storage layer. So meaning you can scale them independently. This makes it cost efficient, of course, and perfect for handling diverse workloads. So we do have the feature of zero copy cloning, right? So instantly it creates a copy of the data database, we can say, schema or table without consuming extra storage. Great for testing environments or sandboxing production data. When it comes to the time travel feature, so time travel is basically used to query historical data. Has it existed at a specific point in time? Perfect for audits, debugging, or recovering accidental deleted data, right? So we do have data governance policy. So we do have a concept of RBAC, that stand for role based access control. Secure data sharing and compliance feature ensure your data is protected and accessible only to the right people. So we do have Snowpark, that is recently a feature that is developed in the Snowpark. So it's run Python, Scala, or Java directly inside the Snowflake for advanced transformation and ML, to build the ML pipelines. So, for example, let's take an example. Imagine you're working on a production data set, right? With zero copy cloning, you can instantly spin up a test environment, we can say, apply transformation, and validate the result, all without duplicating the storage. And if something goes wrong, time travel lets you roll back to yesterday's data. So, nothing to worry about that. So, now, just jump into the DBT concept. I know this is a very bit of kind of small thing about the Snowflake, but for this video I'm going to cover both Snowflake and DBT. So so let's just quickly jump into the DBT concept. So DBT stand for data build to. DBT is all about transforming data inside your warehouse using SQL and model workflows. So it makes your pipelines maintainable, testable, and well documented, of course. So we have modules like we have seeds, macros, documentation, and we do have snapshot also. So seed is basically used to load small CSV files into your warehouse for referencing the data. And for the macros is a kind of reusable SQL snips that keep your code dry. That dry means don't repeat yourself, right? So for we do also have a documentation feature, we can say, in DBT. So our documentation is used for the auto generate document for your modules, making it easy to understand lineage and transformation. Let's assume that a new guy joined your organization or your team. So for he will just go through the documentation, and it will be very clear that what going on in the project and what transformation has been written for particular kind of thing. So we do have a feature of snapshot. So it's used to track changes in slowly changing dimension over the time. And DBT is based on the SAT type 2 concept. Okay, so we will talk about SSD type concept later on in some other video. So the use case over here is, let's take an example over here as well. Suppose you are building a customer analytics pipeline, right? So seeds can store country codes, macros can use to standardize the transformation, and snapshot of course can use to track customer status change. All of this documented, of course, automatically, so your team knows exactly what's happening. So when you combine Snowflake and DBT, you will get a powerful ecosystem. Snowflake handles storage, compute, and governance policy and all that. while DBT handles transformation, testing, and documentation. Together, they give a data engineer a scalable, a transparent, and efficient workflow. So that's a wrap up of this video when it comes to the Snowflake and DBT concept. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you like this video, if you find this video useful, do give thumbs up. Signing off. Thank you.